Hello and welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Aaron Porras, and coming up in today's newscast, terrorism gripping the nation over the weekend. One Israeli murdered and several injured. Meantime, the environment wins. A massive international oil pipeline threatened with the axe. And finally, Israel making a big splash at the World Swimming Championships in Abu Dhabi. A terrible turn of events over the weekend in Israel and in the West Bank. A 38-year-old Israeli lightly injured in a stabbing attack early Saturday morning near the Cave of the Patriarchs in Hebron. Magen David Adom paramedics arriving to the scene and treating the victim, who was fully conscious with wounds to his face. The suspected terrorist, on the other hand, a 65-year-old Palestinian woman from the town of Idna, neutralized by border guards from the nearby Ruth checkpoint. Officers reporting that the victim, a resident of the Kiryat Arba settlement, was struggling against the attacker when troops came to subdue her without opening fire. And Hebrew media reports adding that when the Israeli troops approached, the suspect threw the knife and lay down. A holy place to all Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, the tomb is a regular flashpoint for tensions. And Jewish worshippers who wish to pray at the site frequently come with prearranged military entourage. This is a developing story. Meantime, the Saturday morning stabbing in Hebron, actually the second attack this weekend, and police ending their manhunt Sunday morning following the tragic shooting on Thursday that left one Israeli dead and two more wounded. A 48-hour manhunt in the West Bank ending Sunday morning in the city of Jenin. Israeli security forces arresting at least 4 Palestinians, including affiliates of the Islamic Jihad terror group and their supposed accomplices, as well as also seizing weapons thought used in their attack. The cell detained without violent incident, suspected of carrying out a shooting attack on Thursday night. The ambush-style shooting targeting civilians by the West Bank outpost of Chomesh, injuring 2 and killing 25-year-old Yehuda Dementman, who was on his way home from yeshiva or Jewish seminary. Israeli officials praising security forces for their work.
במהלך הלילה הייתה לי הזכות לעקוב בזמן אמת אחרי המבצע לתפיסת החוליה שרצחה את יהודה דימנטמן, זכרו לברכה. עבודה יפה ומרשימה, שיתוף פעולה יוצא מן הכלל בין השב"כ, צה"ל, לוחמי הימ"מ ושאר גורמי הביטחון. כשעובדים יחד והמטרה ברורה מול העיניים, מצליחים. הייתה פה הצלחה לסגור על המחבלים מעגל תוך זמן קצר מאוד, ולא לתת להם להיעלם לשטח לתקופה ארוכה. צה"ל, שב"כ וכל ארגוני הביטחון דרוכים וערוכים. אין מחבל שלא נרדוף אותו ונגיע אליו, ייקח מה שייקח.
Meantime, Palestinian terror groups praising the attacks, but stopping just short of claiming responsibility for them. Hamas, for one, reiterating that negotiations have no place in the Palestinian struggle, quote, only weapons. And indeed, this coming after multiple recent attacks, leaving Israelis increasingly angry at the government's alleged inaction.
האירוע הזה אירוע קשה, קשה מאוד. אנחנו כרגע מטפלים בהשלכות שלו, ואני אומר בצורה ברורה, אנחנו לעולם לא נשבר, לעולם לא נשבר, ואני דורש מהממשלה, תתעשתו. דם יהודי לא יכול להיות הפקר.
Likewise, hundreds at Dementman's funeral on Friday calling for the government to do anything to stem the growing violence, as well as to back Jewish settlement in Judea and Samaria.
אני קורא לראש הממשלה, שחלקנו אפילו מהמשפחה הקרובה הצביעו לו, חזור בתשובה, חזור למה שאתה אמרת לא לפני הרבה זמן. הנה, ומי יודע אם לא לעת הזאת הגעת למלכות. תחדש את היישוב בחומש, לא רק את הישיבה. החרבות כאן זה כתם שחור למדינת ישראל. הערבים פה מסביב צועלים ושמחים לראות כאן איך אנחנו מושפלים.
Chomesh, a settlement bound for abandonment in 2005, is now home only to the illegally operated yeshiva. Now, in some cases, call for action returning to the streets just hours after the Saturday morning stabbing the second attack this weekend. Some 100 young Israelis, mainly young